It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one after a win against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Now here's Westbrook. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And Ibaka slams it in.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now here's Waiters, following the miss by J.R.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drop.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
James dishes to Love. Feeds it to Irving. That falls. Great assist by Love. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Screen by Ibaka. Outside Westbrook for the 3. And he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 5 now.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Here is Durant. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Westbrook, no good.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done. Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans have really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And the Western playoffs it seemed a bit amiss without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injured group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be.
Group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Roberson, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Collison with it. Now defended by Mozgov. That's good. Adams has got his first basket of the night.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Irving from long range. No good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Yeah, they stayed true to the game plan offensively and never strayed at all. Impressive performance.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Durant against Irving. Durant attacking, and the rejection by James. Got it off in time. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything, like all chores, pretty much 18 years of being.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family. Maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18? That's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yep.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Channing Frye out there with Mazda. And it's Dellavedova in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Waiters, he's checked in for Payne. Here's Westbrook. Second shot opportunity. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Ibaka is checked in.
And for Russell Westbrook, a heroic effort last season, but not necessarily an efficient one. He averaged 28 points a game, which led the league, but shot a 5-year low of 43% to get those points. And he led the league in turnover average, but that's also because he's got such a high volume usage now with all the injury.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mozgov kicks to Frye. 5 to shoot. Dellavedova from outside. That's good. Dellavedova's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Kanter with it. Now defended by Mozgov. It's Westbrook with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 9.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of...
Wow, and that sort of Showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Now here's Waiters. He started closer. Another shot and scoring with the play inside is Cantor. Cantor's got his first points of the game.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Shumpert, good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Shumpert's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Cavs. Timeout called by Oklahoma City. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Inside, here's Durant. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to Durant. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Cleveland leading by 4. Right side, Irving. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. In third, the Thunder.
You know what? As a group, they've been very effective. It's not one guy just crashing the boards. It's a total team effort and a team attitude with this group. That's why they rank amongst the league leaders in rebounding.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Payne in for Dion Waiters. The feed now to Durant. With the floater. Good D by Thompson.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
Cleveland shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season. And rightfully so.
Thunder trailing by 8.
I'd like to see them use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
17-foot shot on the way. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Very well done that time. Found the best look possible.
Durant wide open. He fires. That concludes lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They have a solid 8-point lead. Your opinion, Shaq?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition and catching the defense. That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break. They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I say keep doing what you do.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
I felt they have...
That wraps it up for halftime as the game is just about to get going again in the third quarter. We will see you later.
second half beginning in just a moment.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2, and it's Cantor in at the center. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Cleveland leading by 6. Here's Irving, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Dishes it to Durant. Up and in on the layup. Durant's got 13 points. Well, for the Thunder, Greg, you're talking about they did have to go to their bench more and more. And Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players were playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually, they ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes played. The trades they made at the deadline helped bring depth to the team, and they took advantage of it.
Shumpert, no good. Thunder trailing by 7. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Here's Cantor. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Cantor's got his second basket of the game.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Mozgov passes to Irving. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. Irving's got 15 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it.
It's Westbrook with the drive, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Well, Westbrook has been great. He's got 13 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless. That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
No one near him. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Westbrook's got 15.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
On the wing, Shumpert. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Smith against Waiters. Here's Durant. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Irving. The Cavaliers leading by 9. There's the basket and making a double-digit lead. He's got 17.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And Cantor wide open. He shoots. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Irving against Westbrook. They set the pick. Off the pick. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
LeBron dishes to Irving. Takes a 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Waiters gets a wide open look, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 11. He dishes it to Smith. Pass to Shumpert. Kicks it to Irving. From the high post, and he gets the jumper to drop. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half. Thunder trailing by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For the Thunder, Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Andre Robertson comes in for Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Irving. Off the left rim and out. Payne kicks to Durant. The Thunder with another miss. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And here are the Cavaliers now. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Kyrie Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Smith in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane. And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
And for LeBron in the playoffs last season, he did more than just score, Clark. He did it all and really stepped his game up when Kevin Love went down and when Kyrie Irving was hobbled. He covered every base.
Yep, and that's what's so impressive about LeBron in the playoffs. Everybody expects him to lead and hit big shots, and he never lets them down. Very rarely does he come up short in big moments.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stopped, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
And as always, Doris, thank you. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Durant, the pass to Adams. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammates. Terrific pass.
Williams, that's good.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Collison up top. Here's the screen. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 16 points for Kevin Durant.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Williams dishes to Smith. He feeds it to Mozgov. LeBron outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary. Oh! That happened.
Yeah.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Cleveland.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Kyrie Irving. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
For the Thunder, Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Durant. Andre Robertson comes in for Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad his run didn't develop sooner for him.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And he commits the intentional foul. They throw good, Adams.
Steven Adams.
He makes one of two that time. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie, this dude is a composed, mature leader. Along with all that mental strength, he's got such an incredible feel for the game. He runs the floor, he passes beautifully, and he can shoot from lights out.
And, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.